Okay, so if you have just picked up the Lumia 640, the AT&T one, see AT&T logo, they're like $30 right now at Walmart, and a little bit more or less than that at Best Buy. They're getting really cheap. The hardware is identical to the T-Mobile one. It's just the firmware that's different. But if you want to use it on T-Mobile, there's a couple things you need to do. First is to get the packaging open. Okay, I skipped the whole cutting open part because that's boring. Get into the phone packaging. You're going to have booklets, don't need them. Battery, kind of important. USB charger, kind of useful. This is your PC data cable or car charger, whatever you want to call it. Under here is the phone. So many layers of packaging. One more and then you've got the phone. There we go. So, there's your phone. Before you even dare think about powering this up, if you're going to use it on anything but AT&T, excuse me, cat, you are going to open the phone. To do that, you just slide your fingernail in between the edge of the phone case and the screen. I'm making it look really easy because I do this all the time with phones, but it's actually not super easy to do, so don't worry about the fact that the phone might fall open. It won't. It would help if I wasn't also holding my phone, but they don't make a tripod adapter for the Lumia 830. Almost over. There we go. So, now, before you power it on, you have to take the SIM card out, otherwise you're stuck with it on T-Mobile's or AT&T's network for 6 months. Once you get that SIM card out, you can do whatever you want with it. You can throw it away, you can burn it, you could dispose of it however you feel environmentally responsible to do so.
I think I get it.
Put the phone back together. Peel off the protective screen film. And you're ready for the next step. Okay, you've successfully gotten your Lumia 640 out of the package. I've got this one plugged in. My wife's played with it for a bit, so she's customized it a little bit just to see what it looks like and how it works. What you're going to do is go to the XDA developer's website. I will include a link in the video description if you found this just through YouTube. The step-by-step instructions are very important. You need to follow them. There's a link here to download like a 5 gig archive file, which is kind of important. It's got a tool called IU tool in it. There's also an archive attached to this thread that will let you actually install everything. What you're going to do is, I have my files extracted to 640 unlock. You're going to enter IU tool dash whatever, follow the directions. You hit enter. It's going to throw those, say update started, and the phone should in a minute actually reboot and do the fun little gears and everything. Currently this phone does not have a SIM card. It is still locked to the AT&T network, but you can flash it ahead of time while you're waiting for your AT&T unlock code. Phone is currently restarting. What you can do to unlock it, if you're not exactly sure, is you go to att.com/device unlock. You will see a page that looks like this. It's the request to unlock an AT&T wireless phone or tablet. It says that Go phones must be active for at least 6 months of paid service, but we are not actually using it. You're going to never have had an account and you meet the general requirements. which we do. Must not be reported stolen, must be designated to use and locked to the network, all that sort of stuff. So you'll scroll down, you will check the box. Once I relocate where my mouse pointer is, there we go. Check the box, hit continue. It will take you to this page. You need to select non-AT&T Mobility customer. Your IMEI is in settings under About. Put in all this information, put in a real email address, type in these characters. You'll get an email letting you know that you need to click a link in order to confirm you're human. Once you do that, everything's ready to go. You just wait until you get the actual unlock code. Now it's doing the update, and that part's done. Slide the phone up, update successful, and it says succeeded. If you get that, you're good to go. Next, you're going to need to download the firmware files and everything else. I've already done that ahead of time, and install the Windows Phone Recovery Toolkit. Then, on the tutorial page, you will go through, and I am following the T-Mobile US ROM. You can do whatever ROM you want, as long as you're able to find it. It says NaviFirm or Nokia Data Package Manager. Neither of those work anymore. There's some links in the XDA thread that will actually take you to actual download sites. It says run this in command prompt, the relocate to there, and then you're going to punch this in. So my example, to make it easy to type in, I've put in a directory called 640FFU. Don't put it in the same directory as the other 3 files because that just makes it a mess. And I've renamed the file to test. If I hit enter, it says rebooting to normal mode. The phone at this point will be not responsive. You won't see glance working anymore. It's just going to seem as if it's dead. If you give it a second, it will show the Microsoft logo, show a little recycling symbol, and then a download page. This will go through all the way to 100%, reboot, and you will see the T-Mobile logo. So this goes rather quickly. It is 1.6, 1.7 gigs that it's pushing over to the phone. It is completely erasing everything, so make sure you use either the official cable that comes with the phone or another cable that you trust. I'm using one that came with a battery pack that I got, and it's a very good cable. As soon as this is done, we're already at 75%, 80%, 90%. Okay, 100%. It is now green. The tutorial says that you need to hold volume down and power, and the phone will reboot. Let's try this again. Volume down, power. Kind of hard to do one-handed, but I should have it. It should reboot in a couple seconds. You can also just hold the power button for about 15 and it'll go. So, Microsoft logo. And if you were successful, you should end up with in a minute, hopefully. You've got your Windows logo, and it should hopefully give you a T-Mobile logo. Okay, and now it's ready to be set up. If you were to drop your T-Mobile SIM in at this point, it will ask you for the unlock code. So at that point, put in the unlock code when you get it from AT&T. There's one last step you need to do now, and that is after you've run everything successfully, there is one last set of commands that is suggested to be run. This will force the phone into forever being T-Mobile mode. What you need to type in, just like before, FFU file, path to it, dash product code update, the product code for the T-Mobile file or whatever ROM you've got, and dash skip underscore flash. What that does is it rewrites the product code on the phone, making it understand that it is now a T-Mobile device instead of an AT&T one. So should you plug it back into the Windows Phone recovery tool, it will understand what needs to happen. That's a problem. I typed something wrong. There, now it should actually go. Exited with success. Now I should be able to reboot the phone, and it's ready to go. That's all you need to do.